Hello everybody. Today's video I'm going to be showing off my Disney pin collection and telling you the story about how this little blue guy right here had invaded my board. But first, I'll show you off some of my single pins. This guy right here I got as a giveaway. And you know who doesn't feel like this sometimes, right? And then down here, I don't know who this character is, but I just happen to like this pin. And you know, for my single pins, I have a rule: they have to be $15 or less, and I have to have already free shipping from like a whatnot seller, someone I've already bought pins from. The same thing with this one. I just kind of liked it, you know. It's a unicorn. And then if you've seen my previous video, the dark side of Disney pin collection, you know the pain of this pin. I paid for this pin, but didn't really want this pin, and I've been stuck with it for 2 years. And of course, you know, my channel, The Talking Horse. I love horses. Seen this pin, wanted to have it. And then Eeyore. Eeyore is my favorite character from Winnie the Pooh. And then we got Scar, Timon and Pumbaa. They're my favorite characters from The Lion King. Kingdom of Hearts. It's not exactly the Kingdom of Hearts pin I wanted, but I really loved that game when I played it. And then go ahead and comment down below if you know who this character is. And now, down here, I was going to show Bambi, but I forgot about this little guy. This little goat here from Hunchback. Now I know his name, but I'm not going to try to pronounce it. If you guys know his name, comment down below if you know his name. And if you can pronounce his name, let me know in the comments as well. Then over here is Bambi. Bambi is one of my main collections. What started out my Bambi collection is down here. So this guy. Because I wasn't going to collect Bambi, but I seen this guy, and I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't mind collecting some Bambi pins. And this is another single pin. I love the Dalmatians. And it's just in a goofy pose. Now we get into the main show here. Pegasus. Pegasus is what started my whole Disney pin collection. This one right here. Now if you've noticed, most of my Pegasus here are baby Pegasus, because Disney pin collecting can be kind of expensive. So I've decided to go with mostly trying to collect baby Pegasus. This is the biggest pin I have. And I actually got this one on clearance for $11 from Box Lunch. Now at the time I didn't know Box Lunch was a legit website, because I was still in that whole fear that everyone else is selling fake pins. But because in my area there is no Box Lunches. But when I found out it was legit, I bought this guy. I'm kind of glad though, because I almost paid $30 for this on Facebook, but I got it for clearance. And if you notice, some of these pins, there's duplicates. Like this one. This one's a new one. I just bought this one myself from Hot Topic in the mall. And if you look, it looks just like the very first Pegasus pin I got. And this is probably one of my oldest pins. It's kind of yellow. The older Disney pins did that. Just like this one, I got the one from Paris, and I have the one pink a la mode. Same design. So they kind of repeat designs. But yeah, my entire Pegasus collection is mostly baby Pegasus. I do have, you know, the cast pins here. They have regular Pegasus in them. And then I got this guy. That's just because I liked it. It's not like all the other ones, but. And then we get into some of my favorite ones here, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Because as a kid, I loved watching Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. And then this here's also probably one of my older pins, these two here. And then of course I realized the Rescue Ranger outfits were kind of hard to find, so I decided to go ahead and start collecting Chip and Dale, you know, in funny poses or funny outfits. To kind of get some more Chip and Dale on my board. Why don't you guys go ahead and comment down below what the oldest Disney pin you have in your collection is. Like I said, I believe some of my older ones is going to be this one, these two, and my Pegasus over here. Now we get into Nick Wilde. He's my favorite character from Zootopia. Nick Wilde and Finnick. This pin, people was wanting $20, $30 just for this pin. I actually bought a second copy of the first Zootopia movie to get this pin. I paid $15 for the brand new sealed combo that was sold by Walmart just for the pin, even though I already owned the movie. Of course, you know, Judy's going to be in some of the ones with Nick, and she's okay, but I don't collect Judy pins. It's just because Nick's in them. And this here, I wasn't quite sure I wanted this one, and then the lady I buy a lot of pins from was running a sale on them. She calls this a cup of Nick, and once I actually got it, I actually kind of do like that one. And these two, when I bought these two, it was a Finnick and Nick here. I didn't realize it was glow in the dark till that night. That kind of surprised me. I did not know these glowed in the dark when I bought them. And then, of course, you know, Nick in his Cub outfit here. And this is when Pink a la Mode, I realized Pink a la Mode is a legit website that sells legit Disney pins, so I started buying more from their website. I bought this guy. It's kind of one of those raid trains or whatever. And of course, you know, they're doing a close-up of it, but when you're far away, it's kind of hard to tell that Nick's in that one. So I'm not too fond of this one. I'm gonna say this guy and this guy are my favorite Nick Wilde pins. This one probably the most. And then this one right here is my only fantasy pin I have in my collection. And again, it's a young Nick Wilde here in his outfit. And then Rocket. I love Rocket. He's my favorite character from the Guardians of the Galaxy. There's not very many Rocket pins. And maybe one day I'll be complete of Rocket. But Disney pins can be kind of expensive. And right now I don't have any money to actually go looking for more pins. I do have a few more coming in the mail though. But come back over here to Stitch. This was going to be my only Stitch pin on the board. Now he did show up damaged. He's got a little mark there in his chin. But I got him so he can play music here for Bullseye. And then I bought this one and this one for my vest. And I wore them on my vest for a little bit. So I went ahead and bought this one and this one and this one for my vest. But I decided I didn't want to keep them on my vest because they was clinging around. I really didn't want to damage them. And by then I'd already ordered these 3. So yeah, that's how Stitch got onto my board when I never planned on collecting Stitch. So why don't you guys go ahead and comment down below if you have any pins that have invaded your pin board. My main collections is Bambi, Pegasus, Chip and Dale. I mostly try to aim for Rescue Rangers, but I like to collect them in weird positions or outfits. And then Nick Wilde and Finnick Fox. Now, Finnick, he's kind of hard to find, but there is some Finnick pins out there. I have one that I'm going to do a short on, so why don't you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'm the Talking Horse, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.